We left off with the ram. We had 5 points of a pentagon. So we'll just give you our 5 points here. I think it's pretty close to what I'm looking for. And the center point. Now, remember each side, I said, had 13 units, 13 parts to each suit. The king, the queen, the jack, and then 1 from 10. Well, you have your king, which would represent of each suit the hierarchy of that particular suit. And after the jack, you go 1 to 10. There's no real specific placement. It's just a placement. There's no real value for one being a 1 heart or a 2 heart or a 3 heart or a 4 heart. It would only depend on you being a king, a queen, a jack. So it's like you're the foreman, the CEO of the hearts. You're the CEO of, you're the major of an army. You're the great position of the doctors. Okay. Now we're going to draw. Whoops. Come on, get back. Instead of making the circle, we're going to draw a straight line and bring it down to a center point. Now, you see what we've just created here? This is called a chevron, after Chephren pyramid, chevron. And the chevron was used, like, for your sergeants. They'd have 3 stripes. Okay. Chevrolet used it for their emblem on their car. But if you take that chevron, okay, remember we eliminated 120 degrees of the circle here. If you take that chevron and you bring these 2 points together, you will be creating the pyramid of Chephren minus 120 degrees. I'll show you right here. Now, just a second. Here, I have another example. Up here someplace. There it is. Okay. There's your chevron. Okay. Pretty cool. And you put the points together. But this is to exact scale of Chepren's pyramid. Okay? Pretty sweet, eh? But Chepren's pyramid had different dimensions to it than the first pyramid, Cheops. They had the same volume, but Chepren's pyramid wasn't as high as Cheops, and it was a little wider. Maybe a little wide. Second, let me think here. Chepren's pyramid. Well, the bases were different, and the height was different between the 2 pyramids. And nobody's been able to connect these 2 blueprints together until you incorporate the abracadabra of it, the magic of it. The magic, remember, was your amulet that they used to wear on their chest. The 3-sided pointy little amulet which would ward them off from diseases and such. So now you can understand how Chepren's pyramid was created through the perfect pyramid was created through the design of the tarot, which is today our playing cards. Now we get into Chepren's pyramid, or Cheops' pyramid, the first pyramid. He used 81 degrees. Chephren used 78. the father, Cheops, used 81 degrees in a circle, which was more logical, because then how many times can you divide a circle? Because it's always odd. It always comes out 3.14. So with his calculations, he thought the concept of 9 times 9 is 81, which would give you an odd number. And he thought, oh, we're going to straighten this circle measurement thing out, and we're going to give it 81. It still didn't work. But why was the tarot influenced in building the pyramids? It's because of how, I don't know, this is way before the pyramids was built. So we're going 5,000 years ago. Now, if we were to take the measurements of Cheops' pyramid, the first pyramid built, okay, let's go Cheops. I hope this is going to be high enough. Okay. There, let's go. Now, Cheops' pyramid was 755 feet at the base and 481 feet high. Now, I've studied the measurements of this pyramid because it had something inside of it. It had the Queen's Chamber, it had the King's Chamber, it had the Antechamber, it had the Grand Gallery. So this was worth studying. And by studying this, I was able to determine why the tarot cards influenced the tarot cards were the design, the blueprint of the pyramids. Now, if you were to divide your compass into 81 degrees, okay, and you were to use 14 cards per unit, the piece that we cut out from Chepren's pyramid was 120 degrees, okay? The piece we're going to be cutting out, and this is really hard, I have to be pretty accurate with my drawings and all that, the piece that we're going to be cutting out from Cheops' pyramid would be about 110, 111 degrees. So there's 9 degrees missing because he incorporated 3 cards. He incorporated the Trinity. This is what I'm trying to say. The Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, was incorporated in the first concept of the first design of the first pyramid. And it didn't work. He died. He didn't come back. So Chephren figured, well, got to do it better. We didn't do it right the first time. Got to try again. And this is where the Star of David comes in. Now, if you were to take 755 feet and give it the Cheops concept of 14 cards per deck, spades, you would have 56 cards per unit. But he had 81 cards. So that would leave you with 25 cards left, I think. That's right. 11. 25 cards. 3 of these... No. Whoops. Whoa. I'm going to have to do this one all over again. Sorry.